Hey guys, FLHT CUI 2000. That's the nomenclature of my Harley Davidson motorcycle. Like the turtleneck? Hey, went to church tonight. We have service on Friday night, Branson, Missouri, the old Remington Theater, Faith Life Church, Branson, Missouri. This is a non-paid political statement advertisement. I'm a non-paid political spokesperson for Faith Life Church, Branson, Missouri. Find us online at flcbranson.org, I think it is, something like that. Anyway, oh well, let's go back to black. The shirt kind of looks strange in the camera. Let's see. I was watching the Military Arms Channel, Sturmgewehr, and I probably said the name wrong, but that's all right. You know who he is. And he was talking about this Dianne Feinstein's new assault ban, weapons law, and stuff like that, and how much detail it goes into, and how she's learned, and how she said she's been working on this thing basically a year or so, just waiting for the next tragedy to happen. Basically, that's what she's talking about. She's working on this thing, waiting on the next tragedy to happen, and then this slaughter of the children in school there happened. So she jumped on it and stomped in their blood, and trying to pass her law now and get her law pushed through and everything like that. I'm sorry, guys. I sometimes wonder if our government ain't behind some of this stuff. They talk to and convince certain mentally ill people that they should do certain things, and I'm not saying that happened here. I don't think so. But people like Columbine, who knows who's talking to them? Our government, the CIA, and some of the corruption you see. When you got the president of the United States getting on television for 2 weeks telling us that the Benghazi attack was due to some off the wall video, that had nothing to do with it. He's the president of the United States of America. He knew the details and stuff that we will never know about that attack. He knew from minutes after it happened that it happened. He knew hours after it happened that it was not a spontaneous combustion like the video was supposed to cause to happen. He bald faced got on there and lied to us for 2 stinking weeks and had his people lie to us for 2 stinking weeks. Bottom line, he's a thief, crook, a liar. Politicians are thieves, crooks, and liars. That's just the way I see it, the way it is. I cannot believe that we, the American people, take that from him. We should be asking him why he lied to us for 2 weeks when we know full well, as President of the United States, that he knew better. But I think he thinks just because he gets on there and starts talking that, oh, we just eat it up just like ice cream on a hot summer day. I'm not hardly. Anyway, we need to get behind this. We need to fight this gun ban, this assault weapons ban. It goes into your pistols, your high capacity magazines for your pistols. It gets into classifying them as kind of like a machine gun where you can haul it around the state you're in. But if I live in Arkansas and go to church in Missouri, I couldn't take my Glock 19 on the way to church. I'd have to not have it because you'd have to fill out paperwork to get permission to haul it across the state line. Now, who wants to do that? I mean, come on. It's legal gun ownership is, there's only one reason they want to take our guns away from it. The same reason that they want to take them away in Australia. Same reason that Germany, Hitler wanted to get rid of them and ban them all. Because people that are not armed cannot fight the government when they come in to be what Hitler became and what any dictator became. Is Obama wanting to be the next dictator of the United States instead of president? He just wants to be Manuel Ortega or whatever his name was. Messed that up, didn't I? It's sickening to see how stupid the American people have become on things like this, and how we can sit there and watch some politicians lie to us the way they do, and we get them caught. You catch them with their pants down, and then something happens, um, like this massacre, and all of a sudden, oops, it's swept under the carpet and nobody remembers what they were upset about last time. Well, let me explain some things to you. We caught them lying about the Fast and Furious thing. It's, and Eric Holder should be put in jail for it. I mean, Obama is, I'm sorry, guys, this man is wild. I mean, President of the United States, and just cannot believe it. Some of my family thinks he's the greatest thing there is. Just because he's a black man and he's pretty well spoken, as long as he's got a script and to read through. We got to fight this, guys. We can't let them do this again, because this law, if it goes into effect, and if she gets her little thing passed here, this assault weapons ban passed, it goes into more details about more things than the other one did. It's not like the other one. It goes into law. There is no expiration date on it. And I, for one, being a gun owner for over 50 something years, a shooter for 50 something years, I don't want it to happen. I mean, you know, just can't see it happening. George Washington made a statement that the American people should be armed equal to and with enough ammunition to protect their freedom, equal to the military. So if our military, we aren't right now. Our militaries have fully automatic weapons. The assault weapons that they call are banning, the modern sporting rifle, the AR-15s, the AR-47s that we're allowed to own, the normal American citizen is allowed and can afford to own, are single shot every time you shoot, pull the trigger, semi-automatic weapons. They are not fully automatic weapons, but yet a media tries to push them in there as fully automatic weapons. Let me explain something else to you. Next to politicians, people on the media are liars. They are absolute bald-faced liars to you. And that's including Fox News. I get a lot of good information out of Fox News, but I watch them sit there and get two separate opinions. They put it on there just for ratings and let them scream and yell. I can't watch it. I mean, I get to the point when they start arguing and interrupting each other, and nobody will let nobody answer a question. I turn it off. It's not really helping their case with me, because I can't stand two people arguing like that. And they deliberately get opposing, uh, points going towards each other just to get an argument started. So Fox News, you ain't unguilty, if there is such a word, unguilty. Is there an unguilty? You're as guilty as CNN and the rest of them on a lot of that stuff like that. I do, thank God you're better than they are on a lot of things, but, you're as guilty as the rest of them as far as sensationalizing things. So, bottom line, let's get in and fight this thing. Why can Dianne Feinstein? Why do we have people like her that this are just hell bent on taking our rights away? One person, one individual, like Madeleine O'Hara, wanting to get school prayer taken away and things like that. One individual, and our politicians and our courts and our judges allowed it to happen, and we didn't vote them out and kick them out on their butt. I mean, come on. Obama is a liar. He sat there and lied. I mean, there's no way around it. He lied to us for 2 weeks. After he knew the facts, he kept on saying it was this video, this internet video. I mean, when the President of the United States looks the American people square in the eye and lies to them and thinks that he's pulled the wool over their eyes, there's something wrong. This man needs to be impeached. He's worse than Richard Nixon ever thought about being. You know, I mean, if he did that on this, how much other stuff has he done? There's just no telling, guys. These politicians are getting out of hand. They think they're God. They think they don't answer to nobody. You know, it's pitiful. Let's stick an electric chair in the White House, um, and other places, and let's start with the as low as the mayor of cities, and say every 30 days you have to sit in the electric chair, and it's activated by this lie detector, and we're going to ask you questions about things that went on, and the lie detector will be able to tell whether you're telling the truth or not. And let's see how many of them really want to sit down there. either that or you can resign right now and we'll replace you with somebody else. Eventually, we won't have any politicians. They'll all resign and we won't be able to fill the spots because I think the precursor to becoming a politician is to be a professional liar. I can't stand people who lie. When my kids were young and they lied to me and I knew they were lying to me, nothing hurt me worse than, than that they would sit there and lie to me. Anyway, that's pretty much it. It was so cold out there doing security in front of the children's church tonight. Stuff like standing out there in the 20 something degree weather, about 29, I think it was. Wind blowing and snowing and rain, and then it quit. Thank God it didn't get all icy and stuff. Anyway, peace. God is good. Happy New Year. May God bless you and prosper you greatly. God is good to me and mine. Let's fight this thing. Go to the Military Arms channel and watch his video. Uh, I'll try to put a link below if I know how to do it. I've never done it, so we'll figure it out. Bye.